I'm here in Yorkshire, in the heart of West Yorkshire, and I'm going to be exploring one of the most renowned farms, agriculture, touristic farms here in Yorkshire, particularly West Yorkshire, called Farmer Copleys. Now, there isn't a massive event on today, but I am on the hunt for a nice bauble for my Christmas tree. So I just wanted to share my journey with you, and if you like to come along, oops, oh my, where are we going here? If you'd like to come along, then yeah, enjoy the ride. Clearly it's going to be a bumpy one. Right, let's go, let's get out of here. I don't want to forget my key, do I? Right, I'm trying to work this thing whilst sorting my life out. Sorry guys. Gosh, it's right gloomy today. Look at the weather. Am I going the right way? Yeah. It's called the Christmas in the Hayloft. Hope I find something unique for my Christmas tree. Here goes. Wow. This is so nice, guys. Look at this. So much to choose from. Right, guys, I'm gonna see what I can get. Wow. Trying to find something, but everything's made from China, so yeah, I'll talk about that in the car. Right guys, I got myself a couple of things. They weren't locally made here, so that was a bit of a bummer because I was hoping I could get something authentic from West Yorkshire. I'm going to check out the farm shop just here. Look at all of this. It's just so authentic. Wow. I like to come here to stuff, you know, local stuff here, local food. I think it's always important to support your local when you can, and it, you know, it just makes things a bit more special. Wow, look at all this alcohol, like mulled wine. Oh my lord, look at this. It's a pie. Ah. You've got butchers here. Wow. So, these jams, I've tried them before. They're so good. These jams are awesome. Farmer Copleys jam. Bit homemade, bit of cheese. Oh, something for the doggos. Might get something for Gemma, why not? And here are the famous Pontefract cakes. Now, if you know anything about this area, this is a famous cake. It was used for medicinal purposes back in the 18th century or something like that. Could be even earlier, could be wrong, but now they're confectionery. $3.99 for this. Not really a huge fan of licorice, but I can appreciate the history. And there we have it, Copley Farm, and I'm absolutely freezing, but from what I can tell you, it's such a great place to visit if you're ever up in West Yorkshire if you ever want to see something that is locally sourced. They have a local shop. They have they always have events on. They have the largest pumpkin festival in the UK, and I think it's in Europe. The largest pumpkin festival is here. So if you ever get a chance, check it out. Oh my gosh, there's lambs. I have to go and see the lambs. Come on. Trying to like introduce myself. Hey lambs. Oh my gosh. Oh, 2 shavens. Wow, that guy at the back is just chilling, look. Okay, I'm going to leave you guys alone. They have also, I absolutely love here, is they have something called the Tulip Festival, which is, you know, like in Amsterdam, they usually have those kind of famous farm for tulips. They do that here in the summer, like I think summertime or just before summer or something like that. And I went to that this year, and I took my mom, and I'll probably tag some photos so you can see it, but it was pretty awesome. You know, the only thing is I think it was a little pricey for the average family moments, and I don't regret doing it because, yeah, it did cost me a penny, but at the same time I was able to enjoy it with my mum. So if you ever get a chance, like I said, come out to Copley Farm, West Yorkshire. And this is not a sponsor, by the way, just in case anyone's like, oh, are you sponsoring? No, I'm actually just visiting here because I like to support, you know, local trade when I can. Anyways, so the reason I was a bit about the decoration shop is simply because all the decorations in there says made in China. Now, for an average store like B&M or the Range or whatever, I'm not really bothered about that. But I think when you're doing something that is local, like a farm like this, it would be a nice touch for them to have their own crafts that they've actually gotten locally sourced decorations for Christmas, for example. Now, the lady who was a cashier today, she did explain to me that they do have that for certain times, like last weekend and this weekend, which is great. I think they should have their own Farmer Copleys decorations. I think that would be an absolute hit, because not every day you get to come here and enjoy something like this. So I generally think it would just be a nice touch. It's not a criticism, it's more of like just a consideration of, you know, make it more local, make everything local, because let's face it, everything is made in China, and I'm not against that per se, but I'm very much for local grown, local made, you know, make it unique. Yeah, it might cost a little bit more, but at least it's homegrown. I think I'm all for that. So leave your comments down in the section if you like this little mini tour. This is my first video capturing something. I don't know how the world's gonna perceive it, and yeah, I hope to see you on another adventure. This channel, let me just give you a lowdown. The lowdown of this channel is to simply share my love for discovering new unusual places, unusual architecture, whether it can be from a plethora of periods of time, and how we are in those spaces, how we can uncover those spaces through these videos. So I want to use this channel as a way to take you on a journey with me to discover all different types of places, some that we may or may never see in our life. I want to experience that. I want to share that with people. So I want you to feel like you're with me on this journey. I keep saying sorry, it's my first video, so I'm trying to get to grips with how to communicate via the camera. So forgive me if I'm rambling, which I'll probably cut this down. But yeah, so thank you very much for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.